Hello, everybody, and welcome to Quixotic UHC Season 3. This is a Reddit ultra-hardcore round created by myself and TSMMasters originally, and it is currently organized by KevinPirie, Vawqer, and myself, and the overall theme is to make it increasingly difficult every season. So now Vawqer explains what Blood Lapis is.
Alright, well first I want to say that Kevin couldn't make the intro. We'll see if he can make the actual game or spectate. It's his, he had stuff to attend to. Anyway, so it's Blood Lapis. So Blood Lapis makes it so every Lapis ore you mine will cause you to lose half a heart, and then each Lapis ore only drops 1 to 3 Lapis lazuli. So...
And quick, so this is also the Quixotic health season, and the other game mode, potential permanent, is where you start off with your health as absorption, and when you heal, they become real hearts, permanent hearts. So damage, or else if you take damage before you fully heal up, you'll not be at a max health of 10 hearts. And then Wawqer with the config.
Alright, the config for the season as follows. Heads are on and heal 3 hearts. Absorption is off. Ore limiter is at 85%, so 15% of ores are removed. Horses are off. Never is on. Quartz XP is nerfed. Tier 2 is off. Strength is off. And be reasonable on portal trapping and camping, basically. The border is 1250 radius. It doesn't shrink. Meetup is the start of episode 6, so 100 minutes in. There are no ores and walls, so you can strip mine, roller coaster, all that stuff. PvP is episode 2, Fire Aspect and Flame is only from books, not chapels are off, double arrows are on, apple rates are 1%, flint rates 20%, shears are off for apples, on for sheep. Death Lightning's on, bookshelves are off, pearl damage is 1 heart, no stalking, you can tower and 4 until meetup, and there is block decay during meetup. And if you forget any of this, which is pretty reasonable, do /UHC during the game, and it'll all pop up in a magical pop-up, and it's like, yeah.
Right, for the players, we have Newcomer, Fluorite Slime, Returner, Ash Numbers, Returner, Bane of Smite, Returner, Brodator, Returner, Cyano, Returner, Darren, Returner, David Sid, Newcomer, Domo, Newcomer, ND Beast, aka Will, aka LNERWS, Returner, Flusemaker, Returner, Flufay, Newcomer, Frozen Benny, aka Devil, Newcomer, Hayon, Returner, James the Douglas, Returner, Little Buns, Returner, Major, Cyclone, he's on Major Wuff right now, and Returner, Mikey, Returner, Cool J1, Newcomer, Red AJ, the Bunny, Newcomer J, AJ, and then you got Newcomer Space Phoenix, Newcomer Spooky Guy Will, or AK just Flurry, Flying Flurry. We got Newcomer Thermal, we got Returner Vawqer, we got Newcomer Vetmeyer, we got Returner Wetter, Returner myself, Newcomer Mini, and Returner Zach.
Yeah, and then there are the specs. So then there's Barossa,
Saya.
Yeah. I feel like we're forgetting someone. But sorry if we forgot anyone. CJ, yes, CJ. Shout out to you. CJ. Apparently someone in the command spies said we forget.
Return to Darkrai.
Yeah. Alright, Saya, he's cool. Yes. Okay, and then thanks to Leon for hosting, coding game modes, and providing Arctic for our use. Additional thanks to whoever makes the intro and art. And sorry for this mess of an intro. Alright, have a great season, everyone. Also, we're not doing the chaotic talk power thing because I hate that.
Hey, how's it hanging? It's your boy. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Space Phoenix, back with another wacky UHC video. So I'm just going to apologize in advance. I'm sick. You can probably tell from my nasally, deep voice, because I'm just so cool. I'm extremely out of practice, so don't have high expectations. I mean, you should never have high expectations. And this season is co-starring my cat, who's currently on my desk, and he just jumped off of it. I'm not sure if you can hear him wandering around. There he goes. Bye-bye! Alright, so yeah, this season's FFA. It's potential something or other. I forgot the name of the game mode. And it's also Blood Lapis. So Blood Lapis, you'll take half a heart damage every time you mine Lapis, which makes enchanting a bit more difficult. And the potential... I don't know what it's called. Potential? It's not potential hearts. It's potential... I don't... Gamer time. It's gamer time. So gamer time, we get an extra set of absorption hearts. If we lose these, they're gone forever. But if we heal them, so like right now, if I were to eat a golden apple, I would have 12 permanent hearts and 8 absorption hearts. So you don't want to take damage, and because you don't want to take damage, that's going to make enchanting really difficult to do if you want to maintain a lot of health, because you're going to need a lot of lapis, which drops far less lapis than you normally would get. So my assumption is you might need to get anywhere between 4 and 8 little veins of lapis. So what I'm going to try and do... why am I getting so much stone? Oh, see, I'm so out of it. What I'm going to try... Oh my god. Hey, I warned you. Don't have high expectations. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do is delay getting enchanted and hopefully get a lot of gold so I don't... so I can heal really quickly and then just get going. Heal quickly, get going, get down and dirty on it, you know? Don't do that. Yeah, I'm sick, in case you couldn't tell. This is gonna suck. Today is gonna suck because this is the first of many recording sessions I have to do today. And I just happen to be sick with a plugged nose and a sore throat. There's a lot of mucus buildup. So today's not gonna be very good. We're off to an alright start though. We got some iron. Early iron's always helpful. I saw some sugarcane earlier. I probably forgot where it was. And there are chickens right above me, so we can get some early feathers going. So what I'm gonna hopefully do is go get all those items, kill the chickens, make a KFC, forget about the UHC, start an SMP. You know how it is. I haven't done a UHC in so long. I miss doing these so much, but I don't have like much time anymore. But I'm actually on. When I'm recording this, I'm probably not when we upload this. If we upload this, because knowing my luck, this is gonna get rescheduled. Because that's what happens for like the past 12,000 things I've tried to record. Got canceled and everyone's gotten really sad. You know how it is. So, this is the first of 3 different things where I'll have to use my voice a bunch today. I'm not going to say what those are, but they all have to do with gamer time. So yeah, I'm on a November long break. Our school's weird. We have a week off in November, which usually only schools that start in August would have, but we don't do that. Our school's like a little bit longer than most regular schools, plus the fact that they got rid of a bunch of like PD days. So they made Fridays a little shorter and then got us an entire week long off in November, which I think is kind of weird, because it's like halfway through first term-ish, a little longer than halfway through first term, and you just are starting to get into the swing of things, and then they give you like a break, and you're like, oh, well granted, I totally could use this break, but I could see how people could get so like distracted by it. I have a test the day I come back from the break. It's a social test, which is not fun. In case you couldn't tell, I'm just rambling on, hoping that something I'm talking about is interesting. I have no idea if this is going to be interesting. I was hoping that I'd be able to highlight this, but I'm not sure. So, I mean, I guess you'll find out when I upload this, if I upload this, because again, knowing my luck, might get rescheduled. I want a little bit more iron, so I'm going to check these cases. Just want a little bit more. There's a zombie that's burning to death. That might be a spawner, actually. I'm going to take a look for that. Oh, someone already took damage. Quite a few people have taken damage, actually. When I say quite a few, I mean like 2. Oh, wow. Okay. We're off to a good start for iron. See, that zombie burnt to death. There's also a cave nearby, and I heard more than one. So, ooh. I found the cave. I'm gonna do a quick peek There might not be anything down here. I don't need anything else really. I mean, maybe I could use some more coal. But my plan is to go find a nice place to farm some apples. I don't really need more iron just yet. I can get more later. Yeah. So my plan is to get a bunch of apples while smelting all this stuff. Yeah. That's my objective. Get a bunch of apples while smelting all this. That should be good. Do I have enough cobblestone? Let me find a way out of here first somehow. Deduce that. This is a good cave. This is a really good cave. What are the chords of that? Alright. I took a screenshot of it, because this is... Oh shoot, I'm about to starve to death? Hello, gamers? Can I do, like, PM chords? I'm not that team. Heck you. let me be me. I'm gonna make it up. We're off to a good start. So I'm gonna keep note of this. In fact, I'm gonna do this. Perfect. Just that random thing, and I'll farm apples in this area. Yeah, it's really close. Bunch of shit. Just gotta remember, it's north of the little area I'll be farming, and a little bit to that way, to the west. So yeah, I'm sick. I've said that about 15 times, but hey, let me. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta start smelting, or else I'm gonna starve to death and die. So we're gonna one, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That dink dink. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's good. I need one more coal in one of these, so I'm gonna take this one, put that there. There we go. I'm gonna quickly kill these, just so I can get some beef that I can just eat right now, just so I don't have to worry about starvation for a little longer. And I'm like really far into the border. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but the border doesn't shrink, which I do prefer. So I've died a lot to broken borders. It's crazy. Like, people mostly get it now, but back in the day when like shrinking borders were sort of new and not a lot of people had it, I've died so many times from people not knowing how to use the border command and just shrinking it immediately. Granted, I have in one of the little VHCs I host in my free time, which is non-existent most of the part, I have done that. It was one of the earlier ones I hosted. There were only like 5 of us left, and I messed up the border thing. That's when I used to play the games I hosted, which I don't do anymore because that's silly. There was no way I could try and help people who had issues without like delaying my own game. Granted, I won a few of them, which was a bit silly. The first one I ever hosted was a test game that I ended up winning quite severely, so that always makes me feel really good about myself. Yeah, I'm so cool, guys. Subscribe to Space Phoenix. Alright. Oh, jeez, this is gonna suck. I have tea here, and it tastes alright, but it smells really bad. Like, tea usually has, like, a distinct smell. And usually it's kind of fresh and, like, herbally. Is that a word? Herbaceous? Yeah, that's a better word. It's kind of, like, herbaceous and sometimes fruity if you get the good stuff. Like, Earl Grey, delicious. Orange Pico, delicious. I'm kind of moving towards Earl Grey. I'm more of a black tea man myself. Green tea's just fine, but you know, can't go wrong with Orange Pico, Earl Grey. Those are just constantly good. Green tea, I've had some really good green tea, and I've had some really bad green tea. So, you know how it is. We're off to a pretty good start, I'd say, actually. We only have 2 apples, but we're able to smelt up a good chunk of our stuff. These are done. Okay, I'm gonna close my door real quick because I had it open for my cat who wandered in and then wandered back out. I am the only person he will ask for food, he'll ask for water, he will ask to play. He does not annoy anyone else but me. And I have sacrificed hours of sleep making sure that he's comfortable because he's a cat. And I feel really bad if he feels left out. Because we leave him at home, like, we're like never home for the most part. If, like, pretty much any afternoon, none of us are here. One of my brothers is in university, the other's in university, but living here because it's, like, right there, and it's super convenient, so we don't have to spend money for rent and all that. But he has a job. Both my parents have work for most of the day, and then I have swimming and dance, and last year I was doing more volunteering. And I also had a job last year, which I frickin' which I freaking left because I didn't enjoy it very much. I could go on a whole tangent about that. But it was, so yeah, I do Ukrainian dance, which is kind of weird to a lot of people, because Ukrainian dance is one of those things that a lot of people are like, oh, it's just dance. It's a weird mix of like hip-hop and ballet in such a way that's really neat. When I say hip-hop, I don't mean like really break beat or like any of that. I don't really know hip-hop that well, but like the solos that like people, it's such a weird type of dance. If you've ever like seen Russian dancing, it's very similar to that, if not the exact same. But I've been doing that since I was 3. But I'm not like in one of those uber competitive groups. We have a few of those where I live. In Calgary, we have Tri-Zoob, which is a really strong group. We have Vawqer, which has a competitive group. Our group has always just been chill. And that's not like a bad thing to say that they're competitive or that we're chill, so we suck. They're definitely better than us, don't get me wrong. We're like not like 112% incredible dancers, but you know, we're right. We're right. I'm talking about the adult group. I worked last year as a dance instructor or an assistant dance instructor for the youngest group, who I will henceforth refer to as the Tiny Tots. Don't ask me why they named them that. I think it's a cute name, but then when you have to say it 1,000 times, it just gets a little annoying. You know how it is. Yeah, you know what's good. One sec, I need a drink of tea. Ah, oh, that's good, dude. Ooh, Enderman. I'm actually gonna. That's like really good if I can kill that right now. Is Ender Pearl damage on? Ender Pearl damage is 1 heart. That's fine. Oh, hey man. I don't expect to be taking damage, or at least not a lot of damage before PvP. I'm gonna be really careful with this, just because I've had a couple of run-ins before. Watched Psychor. I will never die in that game. I don't care how many people want me to die. I'll win every season, and I'll make everyone angry. It's my special talent. Alright, no. So yeah, I was an assistant dance instructor for the Tiny Tots group. And this is already after, like, oh, Jesus Christ. This thing about it makes me stressed again. This was last year, grade 11. So not the most stressful year, but it's coming to the point where it's like, okay, my grades really matter. And my grades are doing great, actually. I really haven't had issues with my grades. When I say issues, I mean like, I'm really good with my grades. I get all my work done and all that. I'm a good boy. But holy shit. Okay. We got a Y11 mineshaft. Holy crap. No! Oh, I was so excited and oh shit. Okay, spiders. Can I break that? No, that's gonna be risky. Okay, I just get ready to run if I need. Come on, break it. If I can just break it, I can run off. I broke it. Cave spider hasn't aggroed yet, which is good. I'm gonna grab this. I don't need any of that. I'll take the saddle, I guess. Alright, I took half a heart of damage. It's fine. Not too worried about that. But, freaking, what ends up happening is I had an extracurricular after school, at least for the first term. The second term, I was able to stop volunteering for a little bit. But my first term, I had 3 cores, one of which was a grade above my grade. I was in grade 11 last year. I was doing grade 12 math. Oh. He certainly wasn't. I can assure you that. That is took damage, and I know other people have too. So I was already stressed out from school, stressed out from swimming, stressed out from dance, which was the first year I was doing adult dance, because, I'll go on a whole tangent about that later. But I was really stressed out, and then on Thursday nights, it's only 45 minutes of class, but the first day I'm just kind of watching. I was pretty much told just to watch, figure out what happens, and then do everything. Okay, that's a Lapis. I don't want to grab that. I want to try and maintain as much health as possible, you know? That's my objective right now. Jesus, there's so much Lapis. So, I'm just watching around for the first class. In the second class, I kind of did a little more doing stuff with the kids. We were mostly just teaching them steps and stuff. but oh, it was awful. I didn't enjoy it. I was smiling, having a great time, telling everyone I was enjoying it. In reality, I didn't enjoy it one bit, but I got really good paycheck for it. It was only 45 minutes a week, 45-minute class, and I got $20 for it, which seems like really high. Like, that's far more than minimum wage, but it was only once a week. So, you know. Oh, diamond, nice. Oh, Lapis! That is really good. That is really good. If I can get Lapis from the minecart chests, I can completely avoid Blood Lapis. In English, right? Like, completely. I might say, like, in totalitarianly, but that's, like, not even a word. And also is more referring to the government style of totalitarianism, which is a dictatorship. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, I think it was the second week. I'm like already a little discouraged. Like I expected more from it, but I'm like, oh, you know, it's all right. It's not horrible. I can keep doing it for the rest of the year. It's only once a week. The kids are funny enough. They don't pay attention at all, but what kid does? And I get a freaking the head coach, not like the head coach of that, but like the person who, not the head coach, the organizer of everything, forwards an email, and it was of a parent complaining that we weren't at least pretending to be having fun, and that like discouraged me so much. And that was after the second week. I'm still trying to figure out everything, so of course I'm not going to be hunky-dory the whole time. I'm just kind of sitting there, learning how everything works, learning how to make the kids listen to you, doing stuff that like a freaking person on their first day of the job would, you know? They're not just going to jump in and immediately be hunky-dory about everything. You gotta figure it out. And also, my neutral face is very upset. My neutral face makes me look bored or depressed, and I could see the confusion, but I don't see why they had to email my organizer try and get me in trouble. It wasn't directed at anyone. I would have had it much nicer if they had just said, oh yeah, this person's not being happy enough, because then at least you're owning up to it. I don't know who it was, but I'm almost 100% certain that it was directed at my class, because the class that I teach was the only one where parents were actively watching it, because they used to, oh Jesus. Oh, what the fuck? What is that? What the hell is that? Come on. That is angering me on a personal level. I'm really unhappy about that. Oh, Jesus. Get the... Alright. What is happening? Ah! Dead end! We're dead, gamers. Ah, whatever. I've already taken damage, so... not the biggest deal. I need more... I saw a cave spider to my right, so I hesitated. I need more gold. This cave has started off alright. I was expecting a little more, but it's doing good. It's just so jaggedy and all over the place. Ah! Yeah, get crit out, nerd. It's so jaggedy and all over the place that's really hard for me to know where I've been or where to go next. So yeah, that discouraged me. It could have been directed at the actual coach, but I don't really care. Who's fun, by the way? I dance with the actual coach of the Tiny Tot still. They still teach it, which is good for them. But the dance school, because like that's like there's two different bodies, like the dance school and then the adult group and the choir, and all of them except for the adult group has like has been losing people extremely. Like, the adult group now has the same amount of people as the entirety of the dance school. And back in the day, we used to have almost 50 people in the dance school. That was like when I was 10, 11. And now it's like, there's 7 in the Tiny Tots, none of whom, except for one, were from last year. And then there's a couple more in the older group. There's like a bunch of reasonings for why it's dying. And a lot of it just has to do with the fact, like, there was a bunch of organizational changes. One of the people advocated to move it from being age-based to gender-based, and this is before I was in the adult group. So for 2 years, for grade 8 and 9, not grade 8 and 9, grade 9 and 10, I was dancing with kids, like actual kids. Yeah, I'm still a kid, but I'm still a teenager at that point. Come on, this place, Jesus Christ, this freaking cave, there's diamonds there. That's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. This guy's a shovel!